Hi John and Neil, this is going to be a quick tutorial video on how to use your new car galleries pages and how to set up new cars. So first of all, I'm going to run through what you'll need to do with regards to processing the images. You can always watch this video back again because there's going to be quite a lot to go through, so don't worry if you watch it once and you're a bit confused, just watch it again, it should start to make sense. So first of all, you supply images to me straight from the camera. Ideally you're going to want to resize these because otherwise they're all going to be about 3.5 megabytes and each car is going to have about 10 images, so they're going to start to run really slow. So I'm going to show you how to do that first of all. Ideally you need something like Photoshop, so you drop the image on and then you'll see when it opens up yours is 300 dpi, so it's very high res for the internet. So the thing to do is to make the width of the photograph 40 centimeters and knock the resolution right down to 72, and that makes the image much smaller and much better for the internet at this kind of size. Then what we're going to do is save it. You need to give the image a unique name before you upload it to the website, otherwise if all the images are the same it will start to replace some of those images. So my suggestion is to give it the registration of the car, in which case we know is that, and then at the end of it number each one. So you can see here I've got number 2 and 3 ready to go already. This one we're just going to call number 1. So if you save that, and that's it. So we can then get rid of this particular image here. We don't need that anymore. So we've now got 3 images that are processed and are ready to be uploaded. So I'm going to show you now how to do that. If you cannot resize the images, if you don't have Photoshop, you're going to just have to upload them from the camera as they are, and the software will try and do its best to compress them. But ideally you need to go through that process of making them 40 centimeters wide and knocking the resolution down to 72 dpi to make them much more smaller and manageable. But if you can't, just leave them as they are. So that's how you deal with the images, and like I say, just give each image a unique name. So the car reg and image number 1, 2, 3, and that way you know you're not replacing any old images. So now we're going to go over to the website, and every car, what I've done is give them all their own page, and it's the registration plate of the cars is how it's done now. So it's easier for you to find these pages. So what you have to do is go to a car that you've already got set up, so just pick one. So we'll just pick this one here, and we're going to basically now create a new page, duplicate this page and put our new car details on. So the way that you do that is you go up into here into duplicate, and that's now going to copy this page. We need to give it a unique name. So we'll call this one test video. So that's the name of that page. Hit the padlock, and you'll see at the top here, that page is now called test video. So what we can do now is change the details to whatever this caterum is, punch in the price, whatever the price is going to be, and then we go about changing these images for the photos we've just created. So you click on the image, you click change, and then you drag across the image we just made there. It'll take a second to go through that. That will upload that image and replace one that was there. There you go. So we can then delete the ones we no longer need because this is not the right car, obviously. So just remove all of those. That's your first image, and again, duplicate that image and upload your second image. And eventually you just keep doing that, keep duplicating, keep loading them, and you'll have a whole gallery in for that particular car. Once the whole gallery is complete, so let's just say we'll keep duplicating that. Let's just say that's our gallery. You need to then click each image and turn off this button because it'll become clear why in a minute. But if you turn off that button and then go back in again and turn it on, and then you'll see that this picture here matches this picture here. And what that means is when someone clicks on to get a large image of this image, they're getting the correct image. If you left that, it would remember the old car that was there. So every time you click each image, make sure the top image here matches the bottom image here. And then you know when a visitor's on the page and they click the car, they get the correct enlarged version of that image. So if that doesn't make sense, if you go over to your car page and start looking at cars, you'll notice you click and you get a nice big version of the image. So that's how it's done. It's done by making sure that the top image here matches the bottom image here by just turning that button on and off. So that's it. So that's just a car. We've done that. We've called it test page. We'll publish those changes. I'll delete that page later, but there's your page that we've just created. Let that save. Again, you can scroll down, change all your car description, change all your mileage, change all the other information as well, so that it's all correct. And then we go to our main page, which is at the very top here. This is your new cars for sales page. So the easy way to create the new car we've just made is to take the last vehicle, duplicate that. That brings this box up here. Click the image, click change the image, come over to the images because we've already uploaded it. There's that car, click that, punch in whatever the details are, punch in the price, and then we need to link to the correct car. So click on the image, click link. We know that page that we just made was called test video, so that just make sure that that's going to link to the correct page. So if you click this image, it links you to the correct page of that car. Save. Same with the details button down here. We need to make sure that links you to the correct page and the correct car. That was the page we made, test video, save. And that's it. Then again, you would then publish that page, and that's then a new car added, linking to the correct page. You can change the order of that car if you've decided it's a new one, so you wanted it to appear first. Just move it around using the arrow features. If you get stuck like that and you can't move it up, just move the ones here below it. Change the order. And you can see that new car now is sitting at the top of the page there. So quite a lot to take in on this one. By all means, get in touch if anything doesn't make sense, and feel free to watch the video again. It is a little bit more fiddly. Obviously, in the new support packages coming in next year, you get half an hour's worth of free updates. So that'll give you, I could probably do a couple of cars for you within 30 minutes. So if you get really stuck, just bear in mind you've got half an hour of support every month. So I can give you a hand if you get really stuck. But probably just do it yourself, and run through the process after you've watched the video. And if you get really stuck, give me a call and I'll talk you through it. Once you've done one, you'll probably find it's fairly straightforward, to be honest. So I hope that helps, and thanks for watching.